Okay, who wants to start? I'll start. Hey, everybody, it's me, Tom Dalton from the PBS TV show Under the Radar, Michigan. And I'm here today to talk about one of my very favorite celebrations that happens in Ann Arbor, like my shirt. It's called the Full Moon Celebration. It's put on by a wonderful organization called the WonderFool Productions, right? It's WonderFool Productions.
Yes,
and
it
this
is.
It's not full moon, it's full moon. And with me is Jerry Rosenberg, who's a card-carrying fool, who's going to, and actually you brought, it looks like you brought a whole cluster of creatives with you.
Yes, we are so fortunate to have engaged the Ann Arbor Public School kindergarten through 12 art teachers. One is Peggy Leonard here, and one is someone who I have not met.
Sarah Bennett Winter. Hi.
Sarah Bennett Winter. So nice to meet you personally for the first time. And also we have engaged Mary Thiefels from Treetown Murals and Brush Monkeys, hi, to work with the Ann Arbor Public School art teachers.
Awesome. Yeah, and I have to say, I always get this plug in because I believe this sincerely. Teachers are my heroes. So thank you so much for what you guys do. It was actually my life's dream to be an elementary teacher when I was young, when I was in high school and college. It never happened for some reason, but you guys are my heroes. So thank you. And I'm also very envious because the creativity, the talent you guys have has always been something that I've longed for. I wish I could be creatively talented like that. And because you guys, I looked up your stuff. You guys are some very creative artists, very talented people. So tell me how you engaged with Full Moon and how you're part of the whole thing. Hit it, Mary.
Sure. Yeah. So, hey, thanks. Fun to be here. So Treetown Murals has been working with the Ann Arbor Public Schools in various capacities for almost 15 years now. And actually, Sarah Winter and I have a history of engaging the schools in public art, often using her classrooms and her art background and her connection to the schools to do that. So when this idea of the Full Moon Mandala project came about in a think tank with Jerry and her crew, it seemed like a perfect fit to bring this in as curriculum for the Ann Arbor Public Schools. And we're actually opening it up to all of Washtenaw County youth to participate in this Full Moon Mandala project. So the curriculum is being embedded into the classroom, and the students' designs will then inform a large-scale street mural that we'll be creating at the intersection of Main and Liberty on the street. So there's a full moon, full circle about this whole project.
I have to say, I love murals in downtown areas because it just creates a welcoming sense of place in a city that I absolutely love. So I love murals.
And we're really lucky in Ann Arbor, I think, that we do embrace that and we recognize that. And so my part of it that I bring to this is that I've always been passionate about Youth Art Month. March is Youth Art Month, where we recognize our art programs within our schools. And we're really blessed in Ann Arbor to have a great preschool through 12th grade art curriculum. And so typically what's happened is that teachers partner with downtown businesses and they turn those businesses into like little mini art galleries and they display student artwork. But with the pandemic and the change in everything this year, we knew we couldn't do that. So this partnership was formed and it just kind of came about, and I'm really excited about it. It's a way for our students to showcase their work. Mary's gonna put it all together and make this wonderful mural, and it's gonna be great. So
Awesome.
Yeah, so the Ann Arbor teachers, we've been trying to figure out how we can do some of the things that we do in a normal school year, like the Youth Art Month downtown. We would have all the art in the windows downtown, and there would be an art walk. And it was really difficult for us to try to figure out a solution for that. This year, it didn't seem safe to bring all those people downtown to look at art this year. And so we're putting in place a plan about kids putting their art up around in their own homes, in the front windows of their homes, so that there'll be art walks around the neighborhoods instead. And then it's now combined with the full moon celebration, which was sort of naturally happening already because March was Youth Art Month. Full moon usually happens April 1st. Often we still have our art up, and it was sort of accidentally, organically merging into one thing. And now it's like, we've just decided full moon is a part of Youth Art Month. They're all one big celebration of art and community. And I think it's so cool that all of these partnerships have formed around this. And I really see it as something that will probably go on even after this time.
I really agree. It's been a long time goal of Wonderful Productions. We've had great success in Ypsilanti by engaging the kids in the Ypsilanti schools in the community so far. And our next goal was to say we want to engage the youth in Ann Arbor, and of all ages, by the way. So if anyone happens to be in kindergarten who's like 74, that's fine as well. We'll accept it. But I think it's really, really, really important, especially during times like these, that we bring some light to our neighborhood and we bring everyone together toward one goal. And I think that looking forward, Youth Art Month is always an important goal for me as well as an ex-art teacher. But to come together now over a single reason. And I don't even know if I was looking up what the word mandala means. And earlier, I think Mary was saying things have come full circle. Well, mandala, the literal meaning is circle.
Right.
So
Right.
that was one of the reasons why we were choosing. Why do we choose mandala? We normally have things light up, but I think at this time, I think we need to create a circle of community.
That's what I love about the entire Ann Arbor area is there's such a creative energy there, and there's so many creative minds that when you guys put yourselves together, I mean, it's wonderful things happen, and you're turning all of downtown Ann Arbor and the entire community into this big piece of art that I love. And I think the more you can get kids involved in art, it just helps. It's so good for cerebral development, which is probably what happened to me because I can't draw anything. I'm such a terrible artist. But yeah, if people want to know more about WonderFool Productions and about Full Moon, this celebration, where should they go?
They should go to our website, wonderfulproductions.org.
Yes, and that's WonderFool, FOOL Productions.org. And it's amazing, all the different layers and all. It's such a wonderful thing you guys are doing. It's so great.
We're excited, and the kids are really excited too. It was actually Sarah's idea. We didn't want to make this into a contest. It's a project. It's a community project. So the kids are donating or contributing their ideas, and they're very excited. They're emailing them to us, and we're passing them on to Mary, and my email's just getting flooded with creativity, which is great.
It's so meaningful for kids to know that people are going to see their art. It's one thing to make the art, that's very beneficial, but to know that it's being that it's being shown to the community, that they're connecting to their community in this way. I think it's huge that we're able to come together and offer that opportunity for them.
I just love how multidimensional this whole program is. I mean, you guys are involving the entire community, all the children, all different age levels, all different, capabilities. I mean, I think it's wonderful. And I want to remind people to watch this space next Friday too, because every Friday leading up to the actual celebration, we're going to be on here bringing you more people who are involved, telling you how you can get involved, and how you can find out more about this great celebration.
Yeah, because it is a community of quite a few people that are involved. And I was just going to say, I think it's really important that the community sees that the arts are still alive and well here in Ann Arbor. And we're, as hard as this virtual teaching might be on days, it's still well and alive, and kids are being creative. So.
Yeah.
And that they're still connecting us. I mean, this is what the arts do for communities. This is what arts have always done for communities for all of human history, right? And traditions, and that we're still able to do that is really inspiring to me.
Yeah. Mary, can you explain your vision for the mural?
So this is the design for this mandala street mural will not be created until all the student submissions are in. So the
Gotcha.
idea is that we'll kind of draw design elements from all the submissions and bring those into one giant layout that will then go on the street.
Awesome.
Our hope was to allow people to help paint, but we're just on hold right now to see if that's going to be a safe reality. But Treetown Murals has a whole branch of community participation that's embedded into our mission. And so, and this is exactly how this company was formed, was in collaboration to bring public art to our downtown spaces.
Will the mural be permanent?
No, the mural will not be permanent. And I think that that kind of folds in nicely with the idea of mandalas coming in to create and then going out, just the impermanence.
And there might be more than one location too. We're still working on those details, correct?
That's correct, Peggy.
Originally, we had hoped 3 locations around town, Main and Liberty, up at State Street area, and also Carytown. So we're branching out too in terms of our art.
That's what I love about you guys. You're constantly evolving and changing. It's like a living artistic thing. It's like you guys are this living exhibit in and of yourselves.
Well, it was interesting because when we first started meeting, when was that, Jerry? Was it back in, I don't know, November?
Was it that far away?
I don't know, but like it's the whole plan has evolved so, and it's really nice that everybody was really open and just, it all came together, but we've had many ideas in the course of our meetings.
Well, everybody, I beg of you, go to wonderfoolproductions.org, check this out, come to Ann Arbor, best place to hang out, and just see what's going on. It's awesome. Well, like I said, art is the icing on the cake of life, and I like a lot of icing on my cake.